You've done it. We've all done it. You walk through the front door. The house is empty of people. But there, by the bowl or on the rug, is a pair of expectant eyes. And without thinking, you start venting. You tell them about the traffic. You tell them about the boss who didn't listen. You ask them what they want for dinner as if they could give you a recipe. And for a moment, the world feels a little less heavy. To an outsider, it looks strange. A grown adult having a full-length debate with a golden retriever. Or a woman explaining her tax returns to a tabby cat. But psychologists see something else. They see one of the most beautiful expressions of human intelligence. And more importantly, one of the deepest forms of human love. There is a long, clinical word for this behavior. Anthropomorphism. It's the act of projecting human traits onto non-human things. But let's forget the jargon. Let's call it what it really is: the bridge. Human beings are wired for connection. We are desperate to be understood. And we are equally desperate to understand. When we talk to our pets, our brains aren't malfunctioning. They are working at a high level. Studies show that people who humanize animals often have a higher capacity for empathy. They have a socially sensitive brain. You aren't talking to your dog because you're crazy. You're talking to them because your mind is capable of seeing a soul where others only see a biological organism. You see the furrow in their brow. You see the tilt of their head. And you recognize a someone, not a something. Think about the people in your life. Even the ones you love most. When you speak to a human, there is always a filter. There is advice you didn't ask for. There is subtle judgment. There is the "I told you so" look. But a dog? A cat? A bird? They are the ultimate safe space. You can confess your greatest failures to a cat. They won't think less of you. You can tell a horse about your deepest fears. They won't tell anyone your secrets. Talking to animals is a form of external processing. It's a way to get the thoughts out of your head and into the air. By speaking the words out loud to a living, breathing being, the problem becomes real. And once it's real, you can handle it. Animals provide a non-judgmental presence. They offer the one thing we rarely give each other: absolute, undivided attention without the need to interrupt. We know they don't understand the grammar. They don't know what a mortgage is. They don't care about the nuances of your office politics. So, why do we keep talking? Because they understand the frequency. Animals are masters of prosody, the rhythm and pitch of our voices. They hear the tremor of your sadness before you even shed a tear. They feel the sharp edge of your excitement before you even move. When you talk to them, you are creating an emotional tether. You are saying, "I am here, and you are here, and we are together." The words are just the vehicle for the energy. Have you ever noticed how your voice changes? The pet voice. Higher pitch. Softer edges. That's not just baby talk. It's a biological signal of safety. It's a way of telling the animal, and yourself, that in this moment, everything is okay. We live in the most connected era in history. And yet, we are the loneliest we've ever been. We scroll through thousands of faces. But how many of them truly look back at us? For someone living alone, the sound of their own voice can become a stranger. Talking to an animal brings you back to the room. It grounds you in the present. "What do you think, Daisy? Should we go for a walk?" In that sentence, the man is no longer alone. He is part of a team. He has a witness to his day. For the elderly, for the grieving, for the socially anxious, animals are more than just pets. They are anchors. They are the reason to keep the conversation going when the rest of the world has gone quiet. Sometimes, when we talk to animals, we are really talking to ourselves. We tell our pets to be brave when we are the ones who are scared. We tell them everything is going to be fine when we are the ones who need to hear it. They become a mirror. By caring for them, we learn how to care for the parts of ourselves that are vulnerable. The parts that can't use words to describe their pain. We give them names. We give them backstories. We give them personalities and opinions. And in doing so, we expand our own world. We realize that life is happening all around us, in a million different forms. It makes us kinder. It makes us more observant. It makes us more human. So, the next time you find yourself explaining the plot of a movie to your goldfish, or apologizing to your dog for being late. Don't feel foolish. You are participating in an ancient tradition. You are recognizing the spark of life in another creature. You are choosing connection over silence. The night may be long. The world may be cold. But as long as there is a tail wagging or a cat purring in response to your voice, you are never truly alone. Because sometimes, the best conversations happen between two souls who don't need a single dictionary. Keep talking. They are listening.